Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a video on Amy Winehouse. It was requested. So we're going to be doing just some messages from her, some messages about her childhood, from Spirit and the universe, and we're going to just see what we find. I have recently created my own tarot deck. I'm working on it, guys. It's not like amazing, but let's pull some cards for Amy. I'm a big Amy Winehouse fan. I like her one song. She goes, how's it go? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things of what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. I fucking love Valerie. Big fan of Amy. So, Amy Winehouse, show me the messages you are trying to show. I just want to show you guys, this came out on the bottom, 3 of Swords. As you can see, there's a snake, 3 snakes. Death card in reversed. 3 of Swords typically means like someone that's very, very, very hurting in their heart. So she's saying to me that she was very heartbroken. She did not have an easy love life. That is also something I'm hearing. And with the Death card in reverse, the reason why she didn't have an easy love life is because she had a hard time letting sorry, there's something there. I thought there was something on my shirt. I feel like this was with her husband. Specifically, I'm feeling husband, but I feel like when she had passed away, she was not very happy with him. I don't know their full history, but I can tell you that she saw marriage. She married him, but she feels like she may have made the wrong decision. I'm sorry, I have to be clear with the messages. She's very, very angry at her husband. The guy she married, she's upset with him. She feel like he would not let her go. Like there's some type of hold that her husband had over her, specifically before she died. The Hangman. Queen of Wands in reversed. Magician in reversed. And then we're going to clarify it with the Page of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, actually this came up in reverse, I'm sorry, 10 of Cups. It came out like that. So, this is what I'm picking up. Just give me a minute. This is a lot. So I'm reading based off of like what she's just telling me before she had died and what was going on in her life. So I'm going to start with that. The 10 of Cups in reverse represents a relationship that is not healthy. It's just not working out. I just feel like there's some type of disconnect. I also feel like she would go with the Hangman. She's telling me before she died, people were so in her space. Paparazzi would literally like attack her. Like it felt like she was being attacked, like literally attacked. She felt like she couldn't be herself and she couldn't be her free spirited self. And that was a huge part of this love relationship with this Page of Cups and the Magician in reverse. I'm feeling that she was feeling like her husband was slowing down her musical talents. I also feel like she feels like when she would go on stage and sing, there is a point in her career where she felt like she couldn't be happy anymore performing sometimes because she couldn't be this free-spirited self. She couldn't live her life the way she wanted to, the way she wanted to make it how she wanted it to be. And that is a huge, there was just so much unhappiness and sadness. I'm feeling that she could have struggled with depression as well. I don't know. I feel like I feel like this husband of hers was very childish and very manipulative. Also, he was very like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, she would beg for his attention, like sometimes, depending. She wouldn't beg for his attention, but it's like she loved him so much, you guys, that she tried everything to make this relationship work. And no matter what she did, and every time she let her guard down, it seems like the relationship would fail again and again and again. I'm picking this strongly up that she has a lot of regrets with love because of her regrets in regards to her music career. Like, not to her career, but her love life was burdening her music life, and she couldn't mesh the two together, and she was trying so hard to mesh these two things together. She also feels like a lot of people are just always in her business, especially her relationship, and she feels like she always had to take the high road. Especially if you watch interviews with her, she has a very unbothered energy to her. She doesn't like dumb questions. Like, see how she's like tearing this lion's fucking head? Or holding the lion's head like by the neck. Like, I just feel like she will literally come at your neck. She will come at your neck. Ask a stupid question. She'll be like, ask another question. Next question. I'm hearing that. Next question. She would say that a lot with interviewers. So let's pick up her childhood, because that was requested. Wow, that was really heavy, guys. Yeah, God. So at the bottom we have 10 of Swords here popping up. Feeling that there was a lot of betrayal, a lot of stabbing. Someone stabbed her in the back 10 times in her family. A person in her family did not have her good interest at heart. He was very selfish. I feel like this was her father, but he's coming up as a very childish energy. He was very, very, very childish. It's almost like, make your own money, be a man. I almost feel like I'm picking up, he was taking her money. He was taking her money. She didn't know. She had no idea with the Judgment in reverse. I'm gonna clarify some cards with my deck in a second. So we have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, he was taking her money. He was taking her money and she had no clue. Look at this blindfold. Very guarded. Very guarded. She was never alone. That's another thing I'm picking up. Never alone. He was so controlling, her father. Oh my God. God. He was very controlling. But she didn't really care about money. She loved the music. That was why she became an artist. It was solely because of her creative soul. Like, it's just that she had people around her that were really, really bad, that were taking advantage of her. Oh my God. I also feel like her father knew that she could sing since she was a child. He knew that she was talented. She knew she was talented, but he never uplifted her and brought her up and been like, oh my God, you did so well. It was so, it was never good enough. Nothing was ever good enough. It was like she was walking on eggshells, man. Especially in her childhood, I feel like she was always walking on eggshells. Her family could have been, yeah, she could have been very spiritual. I'm feeling this. I also feel like she knew intuitively how toxic her family was as a child, but she chose to kind of ignore it. She has her, the way her brain works, not to be weird, but like the way her brain works is like she just chooses not to look at things that are, she just like wants to have fun. See how this person's blowing a trumpet, sunglasses on her, look, her eyes are blue. Music, representing music again. Yeah, like music was her escape. Music was her escape from her childhood. Look at this. Music was her escape. And her and following her intuition and following her gut feeling of where to go and what move. She was very, very good at following her intuition. She always had this dream about music. Always, since she was a child. Especially, she had a lot of inspiration from people, but she had a hard time believing in herself. And it's not because of her, it's because of her childhood. I feel like they were so hard on her. She's so talented, but it's like they were so hard on her, and they were just putting so much in, like the wand, the pentacle, like, you know, all the elements. She had so much pressure on her. I feel like in her childhood, she could have been the one that, like, she took care of herself on her own. Like I said, her father comes off as very childish. Let's pick up on her mother. The Death card in reversed. I don't know what happened to her mother. And the Hangman in reverse. It seems like Amy was all alone in this family. Amy was all alone in this family, and she used her love for music to show how to love. That was her way to escape this toxic love, this love she never ever wanted for herself. And I feel like she's saying a lot of the reasons she feels like she fell into the relationship she did was because of her family and what she saw in her upbringing and everything like that. So let's pull some of my tarot deck. Give me answers on her childhood. Give me answers on her childhood. Oh. Oof. Okay. Somebody could have been sick in her family. She got sickness. Someone could have been sick. Someone could have had a drug addiction. Any illness. And she could have, I'm picking up, she had to take care of them. But she also had to take care of herself all the time. Oh, okay. Fake and crying. She feels like I'm feeling one or two. No, one. One family member of hers she feels like is fake as fuck. He was so annoying. I also feel like it's a man, but I feel like she got crying. She could have cried a lot in her childhood, and she could have just been like crying a lot because she was a conflicted child. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm hearing like a part of her inner childhood is sick, is damaged, was something happened to her. I don't know. I'm picking up assault. I'm picking up molestation. I'm picking up a lot of different messages, but I feel like Amy grew up really fast. And the reason she grew up so fast is because she had to learn when she was crying and no one was there to pick up her hand. She had to be her own hand to pick up for herself. And she had to learn this at a very young age, very young age. And so the reflection of it is that in her older years, she felt like she wanted to just have fun. Like she was always taking care of everyone. So that is what I'm picking up. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Love y'all.